Oh man, here's something I haven't done in a while. Let's see if anybody hops on here. Oh, there we go. I'm streaming. Let's see. Does it even pop up anymore? Doesn't look like it's popping up on the Discord. Anyway, if anybody's here, hello. I'm going to be going through editing a mission. I know some of you have been wanting to see how I go about editing these missions. And just kind of get some points and tips. This one's going to be really different because this is going to be an air one, and I haven't done this in quite a long time. But sorry, I've got my Discord going right now, and I'm in a hot conversation right now talking about military procurement in one area. So I'm like watching that like nothing else. Anyway, oh hey Choppin, hi. That boy for life. You were first. Anyway, okay. So let's go ahead and get this. So since this is a continuation of the last mission, there are going to be some things I want to kind of keep in here. So what I did is rather than just starting a new mission, I just decided to merge from a previous one right here. And then I had everything in here, but I was saving it while I was making the screenshot. So this is Polpox's stuff, so I can just forget it. Anyway, since I'm not moving into this base anymore, I can go ahead and just delete all the stuff I've got in there, save some time, and then the units that were on the beach, I'm going to want to keep these units here. This guy I don't need anymore. I was using him for the end of the mission where I'm showing dead. Don't need that trigger. I've got a few other triggers here that I was going to try and use. What I thought about doing for that mission was rather than doing a insert via sub like down here. This is where I was like swimming across. See how shallow it was? I don't think that ended up showing in the video, which I'm kind of glad. I'll just go ahead and delete this since I'm not going to need that either. But what I am going to put down, Choppin'. I look up and you donate. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You know I love you, dude. All right, see you, that boy for life. Hello, Harry. Mr. G. Wow. Lebanon, 8:38 in the morning. Happy New Year. Choppin', dude. I love you, man. Oh, cool. Just learned that the Tiberian Genesis mod is supported by EA. Like, they're cool with them doing that. Anyway. All right. So I know I've been showcasing. Actually, let me get the chat pulled back up here. I've been showcasing in a few different areas some of the compositions that you can do. And so since this is going to be an air mission, then we're going to just drop in the Freedom right here. And this is what I love. Everything already built for you. It is a piece of cake. Now, I don't want that many ships, though, at the end of the flight deck. So we're going to just remove them. And then with this scenario, with it taking place in 2035, I mean, you could see there's a bunch of these FNA 181s. No, Choppin', we haven't. Gosh, when was the last time we crossed paths, man? Seriously, it's been a while. I know it's been a while since I've streamed. We're going to go F-35C. We're going to start... Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. We're going to put a few of these here on the flight deck, maybe. That had me worried. I thought my game crashed. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to want to replace some of these with F-35s. So we kind of have some continuity between aircraft today and then Armaverse. Now these C's, yeah, they don't have anything, which I'm not surprised. Like, because you see how these have folded wings to kind of save on space and everything. Where is that? Oh. Got some pylon settings there. That's going to come in handy. Does this have it too? It does. That's nice. Noble, hey. How you doing, man? Yeah, I was going to say, it's TFO days, man. I think that was the last time we had run into each other. But anyway, chop and hype, by the way. There we go. Blacklight. Messing with the fun stuff. Hey, Sloth. I'm doing all right. I've got a little bit of a headache. Today was like the first day of my MBA courses, so I'm like already drained. It's been just a crazy experience. So I thought I'd go ahead and do this, but yeah, just experimenting with an air mission. And I might change this up a little bit more than what you guys end up seeing, because I know like Viper10, who's super great. I mean, you guys should check out his channel if you haven't already. Dude just posted some great mods not that long ago that I definitely want to incorporate some stuff in here. Like, I was thinking about putting the Super Hornet in here and using that, but I have an idea where I'm going to use that one somewhere else. But yeah, we're going to keep putting down some of these F-35Cs. I'm not going to fly them. Actually, real quick, let's test one out. Because if I remember right... Oops, I shouldn't do alt on that one. Yeah, if I remember right, I think the HUD on this is kind of jacked up. Let's test it and see. I know, yeah, Blacklight's here. I love you, Blacklight. Also, hi, everybody who's joining the stream. Good day, mate. Does that mean you're from Australia? We've got Lebanon showing up here. We've got potentially Australia. Obviously, we've got some Americans here too. I wonder who we all got from around the world. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, see, this one has a jacked up HUD where it like has its own. So I don't want to use this F-35. Okay, so we're not going to use that. All right, I'm going to do some more changes to this, but because I want to have some additional like personnel and stuff on here, but I think this one is going to be look a lot better. The carrier is actually just part of Arma. And hi, Harry. The composition though you can find on the Steam Workshop, just the USS Freedom detailed, and then it has everything already pre-placed for you, so you don't have to do anything yourself. See, much better HUD. I mean, I say much better, and I'm only saying that because there's... Gosh, this is hard doing this mouse and keyboard. I'm trying to remember all the controls. This is going to be probably the hardest part for me, is trying to remember how to do all of this. Yep. Taking a look, though, I'm probably going to want to set this up a little bit farther away. Why is there smoke and stuff already? I mean, because this is the airfield that I'm going to try and hit. Did everything really just explode? Okay, that's good to know. Gear up. Also, apparently this is German flags. Why is it showing up German? Oh, man. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, I'm worried that this stream is going to be... There's going to be a lot of me just flying around, I feel like. Maybe not. Only 2 streamers live on Arma? I'm sure if you go look at Twitch, there's probably a bunch more, but I don't know. I'm not streaming in multiple places right now, which I used to do. No, I got my stick and everything set up. I mean, over here. I could set it up, but I'm not going to. I will honestly get distracted just making this mission, but yeah, why is it flagged German? Okay. Oh, it's because I picked it from there, that's why. Okay, if I go stealth... This one. Okay, here we go. That's better. You know, I have done a few episodes where I played DCS, so I had to make missions for that one. The editor obviously is not as nice as Arma's. Arma's has got, I think, the best editor of any game that I found, especially in this genre. I actually wanted for a while, like, I had a custom MiG that I created, like a MiG-29. Let me find it real quick. I don't have DCS installed anymore. Hold on. Yeah, so this guy... I had made. Come on, load up. Yeah. And like I really, really wanted to do a series of missions in DCS with the MiG-29 where I was just kind of acting like a PMC, but never got a chance to do that. Yeah, F-14 is great in DCS. The problem is, like, I keep shredding the wings off of it. Noble, I thought Project Wingman was pretty good. I would have done more of it if it wasn't for the fact that it was just hurting my channel as a whole. Yeah, you do need someone to be your Rio. I wish I could do more in that, but time is rough as it is. Anyway. Oh, that's perfect. See, I love whoever made these F-35Cs. Thank you so much for putting the USS Freedom in the CVN-83. So, see here, it does match the Freedom. So we've got that little aesthetic bit going. Honestly, that's one of the things, though, that if I was building this, I don't think people would necessarily notice or care about that much. We're going to put a couple F-35s over here, and then I think we've got this part complete. Oops. Vehicle appearance. Yeah, so see, that's the... Whew, looks nice. Why would the Marine variant... I mean, why is there a Marine variant in the F-35C? I guess it comes from that mod, but... Oh, interesting. That might come in handy for something else. See, this is honestly one of the things I love about mission making is I just explore so many things and get to figure out all of these parts of mods I wouldn't have thought of. But you know, I never got the Harrier down. It seems like it would be an absolute blast. Like VTOL, man, I want to do that like nothing else, but yeah. But you can put your name on the F-35. Yeah, I wonder what mod it is. You can put that on. You know what I could do if I really, really wanted, if I really took the time, is with these 181s that I'm going to be flying. I can easily change the skin on those and put, you know, D snack bar or something on it. But I just feel like that's one of those things. And this is like when I'm going through and making these missions, I just always have to balance out how much detail do I want to have in that or in the mission, and what are people gonna notice. I mean, sometimes it works both ways. Like I'll do something that is wrong and people won't necessarily notice. But there's things that I work on that I put in there that I don't think anybody will. Like what I'm doing right here with the F-35s, unless I call it out, I really don't think anybody's going to notice. Yeah, I was going to make these... I was going to turn off the simulation and just do simple object. The reason why I'm doing that is if I don't have these simulated and if they just show up as simple objects, it'll just save on resources for my machine. There we go. Okay, so I feel like we got a good enough balance of F-35s on the flight deck and these 181s. So I think we could do... ground crew. So you got the LHD crew. Where is... I guess I'd probably have to go through and make these guys manually. Oh, hey, Marginal. So the unit name, it really isn't a unit. This is just for Chapter 2 of Resolute Alliance. So this is the next mission that I'm doing. So it's a 2035 scenario, hence the mix of 181s, or the FA 181 and F-35s on the flight deck of the Freedom here. Oh, Harry, I'm glad you like the look of the shirt. I'm actually going to get one of those. I've got one of the other ones that I kind of showcase, which just has the War is Hell logo. And then on the back, it's got kind of a larger logo. And then when people buy them for Patreon, I always put their name on the back. But yes. Yes, Thrawn. This is Chapter 2, so Mission 2, Chapter 2. Oh, hi, Scar. So these planes, this is going to be the second mission in Chapter 2. Is going to be a flight mission. So when I was when I was going through the mission, I took this area right here. So this is where I set up the anti-ship missiles, and then I had one in here. So I took those out, and then I had to get over here to this airfield, but I got killed right here. So this objective is going to be important for me to take. So since I had knocked out the anti-ship batteries, then I could bring in naval forces closer. So to complete that objective of neutralizing Isla de Margarita, then I'm bringing in a carrier here to do it. Which reminds me, I should also have, as part of this, I thought I had, oh, here we go, USS Liberty. This is another one that's already done and kind of set up. So it's got some cool assets in this, but we're not going to be really using it. The most important part, though, and I'm going to switch this out. For the gray variant. No, so I want to have this guy nearby just to kind of show it's a carrier strike group. This is one of those things I feel like a lot of people kind of miss sometimes. Just really making it seem like it is a fleet. Since these, dang it. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about having to defend the area, so I don't want to put all of these as static to save on resources, because if I put them as static, then the anti-air and CWIS and everything here are just going to be disabled. Wait. This seriously doesn't have a CWIS anywhere? What? I mean, it does right there. Okay, kind of good to know. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Dude, F-22 pilot in your dream, that's got to be a good dream right there. Snack bar approved official carrier landing. Dude, no. I did, so I made like a reenactment of Top Gun, and I landed with the F-14 really having like just briefly watched a tutorial. I landed, but I really got slaughtered for it. The comments, like I messed it up, and I was doing it in VR, which is really hard to land on a carrier, just because you have, what is it called? Those sets of lights that are on the back of a carrier that tell you the angle that you're coming in and everything like that. And if you're on the right trajectory, I couldn't see that at all. So I was just going completely blind. I can't remember which cable I got, but it wasn't a pretty landing. You look under crewman. Okay, yes. Thank you, Blacklight. That's what I was looking for. Crewman. Oh, I don't see him, man. I'm trying to find what the personnel to put on there is called. You know, I think there is some variation with color you can do. Hey, Bob, yes, I have a number of nuke mods, but I'm just not running them in this scenario. And yes, U.S. Marines could be used for backup. Not hinting at anything right there. Ship could be an extraction point, yes. The empty space on the Liberty is supposed to be a CWIS location. Which empty space? Are you talking about like up here? Because I could pop one right here. I think nobody would really notice. Yeah, I looked up flight crew. Is it deck crew? Yeah, y'all. But really? Really? I don't know if I like that look. Because you go into Cup. Cup's got a good one. I'm wondering if I like take this and just mesh them together, kind of. Hold on, let me look real quick. Carrier flight crew. I mean, the color that they wear, like underneath their vests, it looks like for the most part they wear like blue or black underneath. I'm partially colorblind, so okay, I'll drag this over here and you guys tell me if this is blue or black that they're wearing. Hold on. See, that one they're wearing M81, so that makes me think that's older. I mean, yeah, and this one's got a... That guy's wearing tan. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So, yeah, this guy's wearing tan. These guys are wearing just a hodgepodge, but like I was saying, there's a F-14 back there. This is where it's hard for me, because I think I see... I mean, there's a whole bunch there. I mean, this kind of tells me that I might be a little too picky about how I'm going to do this, but is that, okay, is that blue or is that black? AJ, thanks for dropping by, man. Yeah, no, I'm using Aegis Marines for a lot of this, and this is kind of where I'm kind of questioning a few things here a little bit, because I made my own faction that I'm going to use, just kind of merging what Avery did with kind of some of my own ideas, and so this is what I've got for the Marines. I'm not gonna lie, Marpat Woodland is my favorite, but Avery was saying they still use, like, or in Arma lore, the Marines use MTP. So I was going to use what Avery had made right here for them. I guess this is the big reveal. But yeah, no, this chapter is going to be all about the Marines. Also, you can tell my ADD's kicking in. Yeah, so that, I mean, that would be the other option, which personally I like that a little bit better. But again, I think it's just because I love Marpat. But anyway, I'm thinking about redoing that faction a little bit for future missions. Anyway, yeah, so if we take a look at redoing some of these. Hey, Char, how's it going? Cameron, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I do stick with these guys. Okay, so you guys are saying navy blue. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, check my DMs. Ooh, U.S. Forces Enhanced. Okay. I'm gonna check this out. Is this 2025? Ooh. I'm gonna just love this mod just cause this is like a nice way to bridge the gap a little bit from the looks of it between 2035 and today. Wolf, if you're watching, U.S. Forces Enhanced 2025 looks like some good stuff. Yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe I'm getting too detailed here because I'm like, we're only going to be seeing them when I take off and if I land. That's a big if. So since you guys know with the Resolute Alliance, like I don't know what the outcome of the mission is, so I may very well not make it. So anyway, I feel like just to keep in the spirit of what? Oh. Okay. Now, do we have different colored vests, though? We should, right? Yeah, okay. Perfect. And then, since Wolf just sent this to me here, color-coded. What all the colors mean. Okay. Yellow are plane directors, catapult and arresting gear officers. Brown, plane captains and air wing line. Aircraft, elevators, and tractors are blue. Okay. Main catapult and arresting gear and hook runners are green. Red are the weapons. Purple are fuel. White are quality and safety. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting these guys on here, but there we go. Okay, so if we've got, let's see where we've got weapons at. All right, so we've got weapons right here. So let's go ahead and put this guy right here. We're going to give him his trusty, who knows, maybe I'll use this in a cinematic too. All right, and then we'll go, it was red for these guys. We're going to give him an animation to do. He's going to do the repair vehicle kneel that everybody loves. Okay. We've got to have fueling somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Put a brown shirt over here. Or a couple brown shirts. Talking to each other. Since everybody's unarmed. Oh, wait. No, I'm not doing that yet. Yes, Ace Arsenal. Go brown shirt. Apply. All right. I got that closed out. Yep. Yellow shooters. Okay. Thanks. I'll check it out right now. Oh, so snack. This is the mod. Oh, okay. This is the mod that the U.S. guys' uniforms come from. Okay. I did not know that, but Aegis used to have different colored helmets as well, but I can't remember if he left them in or not. I don't know if Avery did. Let's take a look. Because we could probably look up something like yellow and see if they're there. Helmets. Oops. See, that's the cup one. Just give him a yellow beanie. That's safe, right? Planes are flying by. Yeah, we're not going to go hard hat or anything. Yeah, I'm not liking any of those. Man, that's rough. Chopin, do you know where that script is? Because I was actually thinking about using that and I couldn't find it. Or is it a mod or something where they're actually like launching them? Hey, Butters. Wish Arma 3 make a fight in the Civil War. Oh, are you talking about like you wish Arma had a American Civil War mod from like 1865? Because that would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, we're gonna have these two talking to each other. So the mod that I'm gonna use for this is Eden Enhanced. I know a lot of mission makers kind of use this, but it makes this so much easier. So stand talking. Cool. And then this person, we're just gonna give him the there we go. Okay, so we've set down a few people here. I'll just put down a person so you can kind of see that the animations. I guess I could have just taken over as the pilot I have down. I mean, I don't think it would be that hard to make an American. I shouldn't say it wouldn't be that hard, but I mean, you've got like 1775. Oh, geez. He's right in there with those weapons. He's having a good time. What plane? That was from screenshotting earlier. Okay, so we might want to back that red shirt up a little bit. These guys are just hanging out here talking. We'll get a purple shirt fueling another one of these. I definitely want to show. Actually, we'll put them over here. How about this? Deck. I'm gonna stand. Do that repair. So you guys probably aren't going to see this at all, but I might actually make it so we do see everybody. What? Deck. Don't tell me it's like violet. Just freaking call it purple, man. Jeez. All right. So he's going to be working on that. I think what I'm going to do, we've got this space in here. Is it already set up for a nice little briefing? It is. Oh, thank you. Whoever made this composition, you are freaking fantastic. I'm going to use this area. I'm going to get it set up here so we've got some different displays, and then I will start off actually inside of the carrier. So this guy's going to be me. Oops. You know what I need to find? The Navy uniforms. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm sure that they're out there. Do I put an Anzac class frigate out here too, just for the sake of... I mean, we were talking about this earlier about the U.S. getting a frigate or corvette, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to start putting these down here. Nah, we won't do it. Honestly, I think having two of these ships here, the Liberty, I think that'll be good enough. Oh, I didn't know that they have a boat already deployed. Would you look at that? Thinking ahead. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's keep looking here. Okay, so we've got some browns already. If we find that script, we've got yellows taken care of. Elevators and okay. So we'd also want to have a blue over here somewhere. We'll do the same thing. We'll have these guys talking to each other. But we'll... Oh, jeez. That's not what I wanted. I think I just pasted the entire Liberty. Ooh, maybe we'll have a blue talking with a white. Boom. You're not doing your job, man. You are in trouble. I wish there was a getting absolutely destroyed animation. Seriously, the animators, like the people who make animations for this game, I don't think they get enough love. I really wish there was more stuff that was out there too. I mean, there's some great static animations, but there's not like ambient ones like these ones that you can just quickly put on here. Okay, so we already have somebody talking. We'll give him the briefing one. I think the briefing is another one where they start talking. Oh, look at them. They both have their hands on their hips. Things have gotten heated. Let's take a look here. Why are these guys standing here? Why are they wearing... I so bad want to know. Goodbye. Thanks for playing. All right. Commander Appo, hello. Yeah, so the Arleigh Burke class, I've got that one set up separately already. It's just like a Arma 2, I think. Port over. I could be wrong though. See, that's what I mean. Like the William, when I was talking about getting the uniforms, I'm talking about those utilities. I would imagine they're not necessarily going to change it between now and 2035, but those blue ones didn't really last that long either. So who knows? Denmark? That's a new one. Thrawn, get that off the screen. There's so many things wrong with that. Hey, Rambo, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean... Sly Killer. Love the content, man. Inspires me to make some content for my own milsim. Hey, do it. I love this stuff. I genuinely do. Oh, I'm not clicked in the window. So yeah, I'll go through and I will edit some things here, get some stuff on the screen, maybe some images from the area or something like that. That pencil's on the floor. That pencil's on the floor. That pen's on the floor. Somebody is clumsy. Anyway. So yeah, I'll start off in here. 2 printers. I don't know why you need 2 right there, but okay. Then come out this way. Hold on. Put the... Anyway. Oh, I guess I should go with exit. Before I make the mission and record it, I'm going to have this path down. I could have freaking gone out that door. Or that hatch. Okay. So he's working on refueling. So much for the briefing. He's just standing there. I think there's one where it's interactive, where he moves around from place to place, but I think this will be good enough. What? That mod has Virginia class, and I was using, I think that was Astute in the last one. Man, had I known that, I would have used the Virginia class. Here I go, rolling down the flight deck, not even in my aircraft. Is that safe? And my Liberty is on fire. Is that the helo? Anyway, here we go. Mouse and keyboard flying is not fun. Okay, it's inside. What is inside the ship? It's like the center part. I don't know. How does that look? I mean, does it look enough? Just moderately like a... I mean, I feel like I'd have to have more ships, but I don't want to do too many of the Liberties around. I mean, it's going to look like a copy and paste fleet, which, I mean, it is, but... Oh, Sam ended up blowing up. Good night, Darcy. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, you know what, Choppin'? I think it is just the Nimitz. I think you're right. I'll be on one of the turrets placed low, I'd say. Oh, there's a little bird in there? I'll have to look. No, you're right. I mean, there more ships in that group would be spread out a lot farther. I'm just thinking for aesthetic purposes. See you later, Cameron. Thanks for dropping by. Let's go take a look, see what's on fire. There is a James Kirk in the U.S. Navy. He's a fighter pilot, isn't he? Because I think at one point he had Or no, is he... No, he led a ship. Which ship was it? Was it a Zoomwalt? Hold on. James Kirk, U.S. Navy. He was like the first to command... Yeah, he's a captain right now. Destroyers. No, he's commander of John S. McCain. That's why. He's placing characters. So, Blacklight, I got your stuff here for the animations. I freaking love Polpox's stuff. I actually use all of this for the screenshots that I make. The one thing with some of the animations that that are in there is they don't. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. They don't recycle well, or so like they don't loop well. That's the better way to put it. So that's kind of why I've hesitated to use it, because I mean, like, these ones that are in Eden Editor and the ones you can actually do through Zeus, those ones do a pretty good job when it comes to going through a loop. But U.S. Uniforms Pack has the naval uniforms in there as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to add that one to this then. There'll be an LHD coming soon. Oh, he got promoted to Rear Admiral? He did? Oh, you know what? You're right. I should have looked at it. Cause yeah, I pulled it up. And here he is, commanding officer. I didn't read it, and I didn't see that up here. I just started reading directly about him, but yeah. The way I knew about him is there was like a interview that he did with that, with the Zoomwalt. So nice. Okay, so I've got a few options on how to get the Navy uniforms that they're using, because I'm probably going to put a couple guys into here and call that good. I'm not going to go in depth at making sure these guys have ranks or anything like that. I'll probably also... Why are you wearing that? Why? This is one thing I don't like, is like when you place down some units, some of the face wear that's selected, like right here, gets put in there, and I don't want that. I'm gonna have to find the mod that lets you take your helmet off. Wolf, if you're still watching, what mod is that lets you put your helmet like on your waist or something like that? Because that would be something that'd be nice to have for this part. That I actually have to go through and put it on, just an extra level of immersion. Anyway. Yes, so we're going to take a look at what was on fire. Oh, yes. This little bird. I don't want a little bird on these ships. What good does a little bird do? Bye. Okay. Deck tractor. We are going to put that somewhere close by. Dang it. You know, I just realized I need to have a place to start off from. So if I come over here, Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put my bird right here. That way I walk past this guy who's doing his job. So I'll come out. That way we see these guys doing their work. I'll probably set a few guys right there. Walk over here and get my bird. Okay, so we've got the deck tractor. That means I could put, was it? Yeah, blues work on the tractors. Most difficult. Okay. Now there's a few animations that we can use for the shooters and stuff. But I don't know. Let's see. We can go to animations viewer here. We can take a look at some of them, but you know, that's oh, okay, so let me get to some of these questions. So Vanja, this is the next mission in Resolute Alliance. So I posted that one 2 days ago now, and that one I was doing a SEAL raid, and I had to take out a Venezuelan anti-ship missile battery and an airfield to basically neutralize any threat from that island. And I was able to complete one objective and not the other. So I took out the anti-ship missile batteries. I didn't take out the airfield. So that's still a threat to NATO shipping. And so since I took out the anti-ship missiles, I can get a carrier in to finish off the job of neutralizing the stuff on the base. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. So it's going to be a flying mission, and I'll do a lot to kind of get ready for it. Like I'll get the joystick and everything set up. I mean, just for this testing I'm doing, mouse and keyboard. It can't be cutscene. Just go unknown. I can't remember if these ones are listed under... No, they're not jets. I thought for some reason jets had their own category. How does this one loop? See, this one's on a 31-second. You can see right here, duration. So this might actually go for quite a while with it being an LHD. Shooting range. Oh, come on, man. Carry injured, cargo, cutscene, dive, idle. Stop. Man, okay, that's gonna be frustrating. Mr. G, you haven't missed too much. It is under cutscene. Cutscene. Unknown. Sons of a mother beaches, you're right. Okay, so this one's on a 6-second loop. That seems to loop pretty well. Still pose. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. So we're going to copy that. Yes. Now, would it be... Okay, so we come up here and we'd have the green. Sorry, I'm really getting into this way more than I should. Deck crew. Oops. Should have thought about that. Deck crew, vest green. Because I could do something like when I get to right, like here, let's say. I don't know if I want to go off of that one. I'm probably going to want to come up here. So if I do something like right here, I could create a trigger. You know, 10, 10. That should be enough. Activation, any player present. We're going to call this guy Dude 1. So if I go in there, we're going to go Dude 1, switch, move. And then I think it's that. But the problem is he's going to go instantaneously to that. I'll show you what I mean. Ooh. Chopping. Ah, you did it again, man. More chopping hype in the chat, guys. Hello there. Is it Selouche? Is that how you pronounce it? Or is it Kelouche? My bad. I'm notoriously bad with pronouncing things. Someone definitely stole my account info. Choppin', thanks, man. You know I appreciate it. Choppin' donated $4.99, so he gets some hype for it. So Choppin' hype. Oh yeah, I clicked out of it. Okay, so when I go... I thought I freaking fixed that. Yeah, see, he instantaneously goes to that. Now, I could just not worry about it and then just look away and then, like, look down. But he would be a yellow shirt, right? He'd be yellow, I think. Yeah, Lingor's an awesome one. Flawless Wargamer. Hey, man. How's it going? You know what? I love your content, too. That's awesome you dropped by here, man. Absolutely love what you do. So I actually don't release these on Steam. The reason why is when I build these to save on time, it's not really something that I can make, something that's easy for the public to consume. So I don't go ahead and put in like, a briefing or, go this point, this point, this point, and things like right here. So like with this guy, as I showed you, when I just walk into this trigger, he just instantaneously goes to where he wants to. For the video, I'm not going to look at him while he's making that change. But if somebody was, I can imagine that I would get a comment like, hey, this guy just automatically switches into that. Can you do a more detailed transition? Which, yes, you can, but do I want to take the time to do it right now? Probably not. A CSAT, yeah, some CSAT sub is hanging out around here. Yeah, it's got to be this AA. We'll just pop it up a little bit, and I think once it hops in, it might land in the right spot, because this one doesn't seem to have a problem. Yeah, man, this frigate's giving me a hard time. I'm pretty sure this guy's... Is he green or is he yellow? Pick runner's most dangerous... Yeah, dangerous... No, he's yellow. He is definitely yellow. I feel bad we're not going to see any green, but then there's the wait command, and then I can... Hold on, let's take a look here again at the add-on options. Wait, no. Animations viewer. If you guys haven't checked out Flawless Wargamer stuff, go take a look at it real quick. Really good Arma 3 content. Yeah, I'll make this video on demand afterwards. I get a lot of people who are asking me like, "Hey Snack, how do you make missions and stuff?" And it's really hard going through doing a like tutorial on everything, but if I'm already building this stuff, I might as well let you guys take a look at it too. Gosh, it'd be nice if there was just a... You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to watch this. Like how it's really done. See, now that's a man right... Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, here's a man who's just like hanging out, no regrets. But I'm like, here's a man, and I zoom in on his crotch. See, it'd just be so nice to have just... Just one animation that did the whole thing. The F-35 mod, let me get out of this real quick and I'll find it for you here. One sec. So there's a few or a couple F-35s that are being used in here. I think this one is with the USMC mod that I'm using. Marine Expeditionary Force. Does this one have F-35? Okay, so Cup, hold on. I might have a mod specifically for the F-35C running in here. Yeah. There's one just called F-35C Lightning II. That's the one I'm using for this, but I don't recommend it because the HUD is jacked up. It uses its own HUD and then the 181s. So you have duplicate HUD, so it's basically not flyable at this point. So here's the thing. Okay, so if I set the two green for here for the catapult and everything, do I make them disappear after a while? So yeah, these guys would be like right here. Probably, right? Attributes. Oh, wait. Green. Oh, yeah, we had this problem last time. I type in green and forget that there's just a ton of green stuff around here. I mean, these guys would be kneeling. What's kneel treat? See, this is where I think it would be good, actually, like what you were saying, Blacklight, to have some of Polpox stuff running and then some static animation mods. So that way they could just be sitting here waiting. I mean, there's something better than these guys looking like that they've got weapons and everything. What's kneel treat? Oh, like he's treating somebody who is wounded. Got it. Yep, just have him sit there. Actually, since they don't have any weapons, I wonder what they're going to look like. Let's take a look. Oh, thanks, Vinsax. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've got like 8 static ones that I load. Son of... That frigate is gonna die. I mean, seriously, how? Okay. If that doesn't work, I'll just leave it out. How do I make my own units? You know what? I think that's a video I could do, is how to make your own factions, because I've got to go through and remake the USMC one. Actually, real quick, let's just take a poll since everybody's here. Okay. Do you like this as the Marine Corps unit? Which it takes from what Avery does. So Avery, I consider her to be like the 2035 legend, and all-knowing. Now, Avery's told me that Marine Corps went to MTP along with the Army in Arma 2035 lore. So they basically look just like any other NATO unit. So like, hold on. forgot this changes everything. So yeah, so with Arma lore, Army, Marine Corps, they all look the same. I didn't want to go with that. I love woodland camo, so I was thinking either going with how Avery did it, which was reskinning MTP to have the Marpat colors, or what I was thinking is redoing this faction, and which I've already changed some things from what Avery already put in there. And I'll show you here. Okay. Is this it? No, that's not it. Where is... No? Okay. Here we go. So this is what Avery built right here. You can see I changed it up a little bit. I didn't want to go with the snakeskin helmet. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. But I just wanted to go with something a little bit different. And then I also changed the vest that he's wearing to have this Marine Corps. Yeah, did I get all the anti-ship missiles? I think what I'm going to do, if that keeps just getting destroyed, I think I'll just put it as a static object. So that way it doesn't do anything. Hey, Night Eye. Yeah, we'll just go straight M81. Go back to the good old days. I don't have any M81 like DHI or anything loaded. I guess there would be some in Cup. Okay, so I've got a vote for the original Marpat. Yellow shirts are pilots? I thought yellow shirts were the launchers. Flecktarn and Troppentarn. Yeah. There's actually going to be a video where we might have multi-tarn. I'm kind of working on that with somebody right now. Yeah, Ajax is both desert and woodland. Oh, hi, Pants. Good morning to you. I'm probably going to head off in a bit, but good morning. Pro side of 8 a.m. school in the Netherlands is that I can finally watch you live. This is true. You like woodland MTP. Okay. But another one looks like Marsoc. True. I'm doing good, Harry. How are you doing this morning? Okay, you like the one I made, like green and white. Morning pants and oh, we're having a little mini reunion here. Okay. So between the two here, what I'm hearing is that you guys like this version of the Marine Corps more than this version. Is that right? Because if that's the case, I got to go through and redo the faction, which honestly, I shouldn't say redo. I just got to make the change. But I don't think that's too bad. But anyway, yeah, we'll be seeing them here. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get so distracted by this. Okay, we're going to see if that one change I made to the Liberty is going to stop it from blowing up. Night Eye, I knew you'd get me on this one, man. Son of a... See, I mean, I agree that having the Marpat... Oh, the shooter is actually a pilot. I see what you mean. Okay, I thought you meant like... Yeah. I guess the only way to tell is to disable simulation on that and see if that does it. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I thought MTP in those Marpat colors looked really great too. So I'm thinking what we're going to have here. See, it was the AA. See, there he is. Oh, shoot. You know what I could do? For this guy, I could just have a... What do you guys... See, I don't like them like that. I'm going to have to make them static. And I'm going to make another trigger. I'm going to have to do this off video. But I'll make another trigger right here. And I'll have these guys in static poses. Just hanging out, waiting. So, like, I'll just roll up here in the aircraft. And then I'll have a trigger right here that will delete them. And then I'll have another one. I'm going to try to do an action menu, which is to launch. And then that will make this guy then go into the animation of, you know, giving me the command to go. See, Chompin, you are doing the exact same thing I do on all of these videos. I get to the point where I'm like, you know, how detailed in this do I want to be? Is anybody going to care? Probably not. Like, the fact that we're seriously discussing, like, what color vests these people should be wearing and stuff. See, I feel like something like that's going to be important because somebody's going to be like, you have a white vest where a green vest should be. I mean, okay. I know that stuff matters. But I don't know. So the cruise missiles, Night Eye, they will be playing a role when I do the invasion. Okay, so the objective of the mission so far right now, Harry, is just getting off the ship. We've spent like the last hour and 15 minutes just getting this set up. I guess it would be going faster if I wasn't live streaming this, like, because I'm sitting here chatting with you guys. Greece. Okay, that is it. I'm keeping a list. Okay. For me, this just fascinates me. All these places. Okay, Greece. We've had Denmark. We've had... Where else? I mean, UK, obviously. Germany. We had somebody at the beginning. Lebanon. Yep, that was it. Lebanon. This is crazy. Like, I can't stress how interesting this is for me, because when I think of this channel, it's just me sitting at this desk, and I don't think, oh, hey, there's somebody in Lebanon who is watching this, or in Greece who is watching my stuff. This is freaking fantastic. Australia, okay. Add that one to the list here. Australia. All right. Hey, thanks, Choppin', for everything. Sweet dreams. Dream of large women. Oh. Thanks, Thrawn. Kind words. Uh-oh. I have to translate this. Flawless Wargamer, what did you send me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Translate to English. Okay, that was Greek. Thought it was Greek. The Netherlands. Yee. This is cool. I'm like genuinely excited about all this. Boston, awesome. El Salvador. Watch, people are going to start just... Philippines. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 different countries. 10 if you include the US. Anyway. All right. So let's get back to the mission here. All right. So I'm going to work on this more detail here some other time. Cuz yeah, this is something I want to do, but I got to get ready. Like I'm going to be sitting here looking up a whole bunch of stuff. Like there's the add action option. Which I'm going to have to... Because I think like if I go here and I go player add action launch, then would it be dude one switch move? Hold on. Bleh. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. If I go cutscene, unknown, X jets, shooter, will this do it? Let's find out. Oh, Canada. Canada. Sorry, Wolf. Who else did we have? South Africa. New Zealand. Okay. New Zealand. Okay, I will admit, deep down inside, I want to live in New Zealand. South Africa. Where's the United States? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we're at 13 countries now. What? No, it's not the AA. See, there we go. So now I have this option for launch. Hey, there we go. Now we just got to get him facing the right way. It's like, over there. It's on fire. Yeah, so I'll have to fix that. I'm sure there's a way to change his direction or the way that he's looking. If I can try and figure that out. See, like, New Zealand just seems like a place where I could just chill all day. Like, it's right up my alley. Yeah, bring your friend from Indonesia. Let's get this list going. Let's get it bigger. Ooh, Star Wars The Old Republic. I haven't played that game in a long time. Okay. Well, we've semi-solved the problem here for this guy. What the heck is inside these freaking ships that keep blowing up? It's not this, is it? It's not the... Because this thing is not static. Watch, it says deck tractor. Just for kicks. Let's re-enable the simulation on this. See, Flawless, man, I'm in the same boat that you are. I have no idea. Yeah, good point. I should be using Splendid Camera to go take a look. Except now, it's not blowing up. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so let's... Oh, I didn't think about that. I'm going to have to put a range, I think, on this. Okay. So I'll start off in here. Like, oh, wow, what a fantastic briefing. Come out here, since now I know this is the way that you go. Oh, I wanted to actually come out that door so we could see the purple shirt fueling, the blue shirt getting grilled by the white shirt. And then we got the red shirt working on the weapons. It's not a good idea to be kicking those. Oh, jeez. It's hard not having a throttle for these that I can... Oh, is he gonna make it? Look at that. That guy. Oh, he's got some lucky genes right there. Okay, we'll initiate it. See, I think when I get to this point, I'm gonna need to move him up. Hey, I remembered gear up this time. Cool. So I didn't put any boats on the Liberty myself. I'm using a custom composition for it. So this one here. And you can see, Pants, I've got a couple of yours in here right now too. I've got your crash site, which it's not gonna work right now. I actually used your crash site in my Santa video. I just took out the MH47 and put a sleigh there, and then I took out some of the blood oil and stuff like that. Actually, I should go like this to... There we go. Oh, never mind. Some of this is still up high, but for good reason, because you put some of this stuff in there. And then I'm not gonna have everything obviously for it, but your HQ, which brings me back to the old days. Dang it, I'm now never gonna be able to look at a 181 the same way again. Yeah, I know I'm missing some stuff, but yeah. I've got them loaded, Pants. So this map is Lingor is the name of the map. Anyway, I'm going to have to move these guys, I think, a little bit farther back. Where are we right now? We're all the way up there. I mean, the other thing that I could do is just for the sake of the video... We still take off from right there, but then I just do a second mission kind of that actually has me up in the air. One thing I should do, though, is should come up with the loadout for my aircraft. So we can customize that here in the attribute section. Well, Pants, have fun working today, man. Okay, so I want my Mark 82s. How many slots do I have? Okay, my BIM 9X, because they can't use AIM 9X, but they're using AMRAM. See, they're using it here. What? Long range radar guided air-to-air missile. See, I don't know, for an episode like this, I don't want to do much beyond visual range. Radar guided with high explosive warhead. Okay, we're going to go with those, but laser guided cluster bomb. That's awesome. That is awesome. for the JDAM. 30-minute delivery guarantee. Free if delivery is late. See, the one thing, though, that I'm kind of worried about, and I'm probably going to have to go watch some videos to see how I get this right, is how do I do the laser designation with this? Thermally protected coating. 500-pound unguided bomb, general purpose. Can I only do one? Oh, man. Well, I'm going with a Mark 83 then. Can I not do, like... See, this is kind of frustrating. Because I'm surprised there's no, like, Maverick or anything like that. You know, if I'm going with... Oh, come on. I forgot. It's been, like, renamed A10D. Because, yeah, you got the Maverick right there. But I can't load it on here. Which is super surprising. B... I mean, granted, I'm not going to fly the B, but... Look how many options that I've got for this guy. What about this? Let's see. Yes, not enough pylons. Okay, so yep, that makes sense. Wow, I'm surprised. Even this F-35, oh, if I go close air support, yeah, it's just laser guided bombs. Strike. Yeah. So no matter what I go with, I'm not really able to do a solid strike. Not like what I would want to do, basically. Because I was thinking about having some forces come in and try and take them out. But, I mean, I think I'm going to be fine. Just going with the laser guided. Here we go. Let's... Hey, I'm down for more variants of any of the vehicles. Night Eye, you're like, I need a pod. No, you're right. There's a way to get around it, that I used in a video years ago. Let's try this. Yeah, see, this gives me the same options. All right, which is fine. Whoop. Whoop. Unfold wings. Oh, I got into the wrong one, that's why. This is why you don't let random civilians onto your flight deck. Just saying. Oh, I didn't know the Marshall had a mortar variant. That'd be pretty cool to use. Oh, that's a good point. Because I'm using the stealth one. Yeah, because let's take a look at that. You might be onto something. I mean, already taking a look at the image. Yeah, see, look at those. Yawn Man. This is already looking good. Yawn Man, you win the prize. This is gonna make this so much easier. Okay, so we've got 4 AMRAMs loaded. We've got 2 AIM-9Xs. Let's go. We're going to switch it out for the AMRAM Ds. Hold on. We'll go GBUs. And then 2 large Mark 83s. I didn't even think about that. So does that mean that the internal ones, the internal hard points here, I should probably put some of these up here too. Oh, do we have Australia? I think we did have Australia already. Yes, we had Australia already, but hello from down under. You son of a... Seriously, what? Oh, it's the Sea Whiz. Is there a Sea Whiz? Okay. What I think is ridiculous is like sometimes they blow up and sometimes they don't. Okay. Problem solved. Oh. Don't forget to save and save often. Okay, so we've got the MRAM, air to ground, short range. Shouldn't that be locking on? I guess I'll have to switch those out. Because, yeah, this is the airfield I'm going to want to hit. This is another thing I'm going to have to try and fix. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Some Mark 83s. I mean, I'll have to consider how I want to do the range on it, but okay, so yeah, I do have a laser marker. Okay, so I'm set. All right, so now to fix that airfield. What's wrong with it? Oh. Guys, we've got like... Oh. Hi, Seb. Hi. This is honestly cool. Like streaming this late, getting to talk to some of you guys for the first time. This is pretty cool. I know I'm not like being nearly as effective with building this mission as I would be solo, but it's cool having you guys here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple, and then we're just going to cut fuel. Okay. So this one's going to be mine. So buy stealth. See, I don't do enough with air power and Arma. I feel like I should do more. I just haven't. Like, you know, like what Viper 1.0 does with all the air content. I mean, man, that guy's got some good stuff. I wish I was as knowledgeable about the air stuff as Arma as him, but no. So I'm when I do get around to playing this and posting it, I'm worried how it's gonna go, but that's okay. All right, so we'll have a couple. Oh, I need to make sure we've got pilots in these We're going to do the same thing, though. We're just going to cut... you know what? We're going to have one of them on. You know what would actually be really cool if I could get it to work is the unit capture, unit play. I wonder if you could do something like that and have an aircraft take off. Arma 4 will be all underwater. Man, I wish I could consider myself an epic YouTuber, but no. I mean, we've got two others in here who are absolutely fantastic at what they do. No, like, Seb, man, the stuff you do with your Arma Machinima, man, I love it. Okay, I'm just looking for a... Here we go. We're just a good old-fashioned fighter pilot. All right, here we go. Yeah, because it might be kind of nice, like, while I'm walking up, like, having an aircraft take off. Scuff because of map size. It's my favorite part of the game. But pilots have to ignore the map size and view distance to stay immersed. Yeah. No, I mean, it's not like Arma is ever going to, you know, go up with DCS or anything like that. Okay, good. Yeah, just stay there. Is there another one? Oh, this guy. Mine. Okay. You know, I'm going to test that out probably tomorrow too, if I could do unit capture and unit play for a takeoff. That I think would be pretty cool. The best thing about Arma 3 is it came after 2 and before Arma 4. That's awesome. So for me, honestly, the biggest thing I like about Arma 3 is this type of stuff. Just being able to tell stories in a very unique way and being able to have different experiences every time that you play it. There's not many games that allow you to have this kind of flexibility. Like whenever I think about it, you know, what would be the Arma 3, and I'm not knocking it. You know, like you go through a Call of Duty campaign, it's extremely linear. You're not going to have a different experience when you replay the campaign as far as the story goes. Yes, you'll have a different experience if you increase difficulty or something like that, but it's not the same as this, where I can literally create any scenario. I shouldn't say literally, but I can basically create any scenario that kind of comes to mind, which I think is amazing. So that's my thing. And why do I have a F-35B? I wanted to see. Because those are going on the LHD when I get those going. Yeah, this was the one with the engine on. Oh man, you sorry you woke her up, but thanks for dropping by, man. You know I appreciate all the input too. Yeah, I think I have played Commander Appo. I think I have played the Venezuelan map. I'm trying to remember when, but it was some time ago. All right, Mr. G, thanks for dropping by. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be up, to be honest. I should be sleeping. Okay. Dang it really does have a MiG-29 feel or look to it. Man, I really wish these were modeled. It'd be so cool to actually explore this, but I know the limitations of building a lot of this. Should be grateful that we've got this as it is. Okay. I think we're good. We're just going to save this for where it is right now. I think we got the CWIZ issue fixed. Now, time to figure out why we're having such big problems with... Oh, because there's 2 of them in here. Don't know. I don't think I merged twice. Maybe I did. Okay. So we've got these. Yeah, so I've got a actually let me go in order here. Land is 40 by 40. Yeah, 5.6 million objects. It's a ton. An assistant team lead in the ODST unit. Dude, ODSTs are awesome. How did I learn scripting? Was it a conscious effort, or did I eventually look up enough case-by-case scenario scripts that you understand? So I don't know scripting. I know commands to do certain things in the game, and that's just kind of the extent of what I know. I will admit I do a lot of Googling. Now, I work in the IT field IRL, and I joke around, but it's semi-true that 75% of IT is just Googling the problem and finding the answer. So that's kind of what it's been for me is over the years. I've just, known certain commands to do things that I want to see stuff take place. And I'm learning stuff all the time. Like, I just learned add action probably a couple weeks ago. So that's what allows me here. And this is going to be something I will definitely fix. But, I've got this trigger right here that when my aircraft gets up and gets hooked in, I'll kind of show you here real quick. So yeah, so it's got this launch. So this add action puts launch, and then it executes a command, which for this guy, I'm wanting him to give me the command to go, but he's pointing the wrong direction, so I'm going to have to try and figure out how I'm going to do that. Anywho, he's going to be there for quite a while. So no, I'm learning stuff all the time. I have kept certain things just to be able to use it later on, but I haven't really kept up on it. So like, what's the command that I want to use for infinite ammo? Because there'll be times in certain missions I will give infinite ammo to the AI, especially if I want an ambient firefight going on. That infinite ammo just means that it will continue to go on in the background. Setting fire to certain things, I feel sometimes it's a little bit easier than the module in some cases, but a lot of things I see, though, like as I've learned certain commands, I'll try and frame what I know to do certain things. For example, in some missions, I will have, smoke plumes that, like, let's say I'm attacking a city and I want to show that, it's been under attack for a while. Then what I'll do here, rather than trying to do something super complicated like script something, then I'll just do this hide object true, this enable, not traffic, or set damage, sorry. I mean, and I'll do this with other objects too, depending on what it is. Like, if I just do it with the fuel container right here, it doesn't last as long as if I'm doing something like a tank. But then you just have to worry about cook off and everything like that. I mean, there's other ways around it, but just to kind of show you, there's multiple ways to kind of do what you want. So see, there is a smoke plume right there that I could just use. No scripting needed, just know a few commands and you kind of get something that you want to have done. But yeah. Any ideas for a new alternate history series after Iran? Yes. I keep going back and forth between two of them. One is an Able Archer 83 change, which, that would be a World War III Cold War. I kind of want to wait on that one until CSLA comes out. The other one that I would want to do, though, is an Operation Sea Lion, which was a German invasion of UK in World War II. But, yeah, so I'm kind of going back and forth between those ones. Will, greetings from South Africa. I love your 2035 comment. It's something different compared to other Arma 3 content. I mean, I don't see too much 2035, but there's a lot of great content by other YouTubers. I just thought this was really cool. Like, many people don't know that Resolute Alliance was something that I did on my old channel. So I had a channel before I did War is Hell that's larger than this one. And I stopped doing it because it was all sports gaming. Talk about games that have zero replayability. Anyway, so I started, like, for fun playing Arma while I was doing that. And so I was like, oh, what would be really cool is if I made a series that was like a choose your own adventure book, where, I didn't know what the outcome of a mission was going to be. And I didn't know I knew what the story overall was, but I just didn't know how it was all going to change. So I actually did start making Resolute Alliance like a number of years ago. And then decided, I want to redo it and kind of make it a little bit, actually a lot better than I did then. But, yeah. So that one, I just remember like one mission was just like, try and get out of the area. And I would send waves and waves of enemy at me, and it wasn't great for performance. I didn't optimize that mission well. I didn't have much as far as actual objectives, just try to get to the airfield. I obviously wasn't doing this much detail with stuff, but no, it was all 2035 because I'm like, what? This is a really interesting take on what the future could be like. And like what Thrawn and I were talking about in Discord today is just how accurate some of the things that have been described by BI for 2035 might actually be. So that's pretty interesting. No, it's not bad that you have 10,000 hours in Arma because I am sitting at 20,837. So I got you beat. What units do I play with? So I'm playing with Task Force Odin primarily right now. I had thought about going and trying to play with some other ones, but yeah. Is he pointing towards the mess hall? What a hero. Dude, you missed it, because like when we were having problems over there, I was always saying that guy was like, hey, that's on fire. But yep, they eat good too. We are talking about, the Navy here. They got some good food. The Soviets and PRC going to war is one that I have written down as a potential one to do. Because a lot of people, even today, the Russian-Chinese border is still heavily militarized, but it's not really so much for, tension between the two, but just because those two nations during the Cold War had so many bases along each other's borders that have just, persisted on, because there were some territorial concerns. I remember they actually fought a skirmish over, I think, a tank left on a small island in one of the rivers, or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but I know that they had a skirmish. So it's definitely, something that could have happened. Oh, well, thanks, Commander. Those are some awesome YouTubers right there. So thank you. It's cool to be listed in some of those. I mean, it is really humbling. I don't take compliments too well, so I will just say thank you to that. Okay, so the reason why it's 20,000 is I will be working on a mission like this, and then I will go to sleep and leave it on. So it's not all gameplay at all. 2.2 years. Yes, on multiple computers too. Any big goals for 21? Dude. So I had some goals I've kind of put together for 2021. I did a video that kind of went over my review of 2020 and talked about some things with 2021. So the biggest thing just for the channel as a whole is I'm just sticking with just Arma. I mean, I have found, and with your channel, man, tell me if you have a different experience, but anytime I play another game, it actually hurts the channel because I know a lot of people are here for Arma content. So if I play something like Project Wingman, not as many people click on the videos, and that brings down my total overall view percentage. And I know that hurts me in the algorithm, and it hurts watch time too compared to some other ones. So one of the big things was just sticking with Arma 3 and really just trying to generate story-driven content. That's kind of like how I want to differentiate myself from, everybody that's out there. I mean, like, you've got freaking, Arma videography or machinima stuff down pat, man. Like, you're freaking fantastic with that. And I know that that's kind of your area. I just kind of want mine to be stories. So that's kind of like the biggest thing for me is just, focusing purely on Arma and the stories. Like, I was trying to experiment with different games because I'm like, okay, well, like Star Wars Squadrons came out, so I know there's going to be a lot of people searching for this game. I want to try and leverage that and get on the larger amount of searches. But then I'm getting like 3% of people clicking and watching Star Wars Squadrons because people aren't here for that. Then it was penalizing me more than anything else. So those are kind of like just the biggest thing is just refocusing what I'm doing. I've been doing some more stuff lately to kind of make it easier to tell stories. So I've been going to Adobe, just purchasing some stuff on Adobe stock, just to kind of make the story a little bit more clear. So I got a thing that'll let me do bullet points in the middle of missions to say, hey, here's what my objectives are for this one. And then throughout the mission, I can put a check mark next to it or an X. I mean, it's not going to always be showing up there. But I want to do more with voice acting, incorporating more music at certain points into it. I'll show you guys something right now that I'm going to try to leverage. I'm going to test this out. I've been building this past week since I had time off from work and everything. But like on the Milsim videos that I do, I usually put my face down at the bottom left just to signify like when I'm talking and everything. Oh, Farsight's here. Most boring thing you've watched all day. No, so like incorporating something like this into the videos. So again, instead of just my face, I will just record through here. I mean, I can't show you all its functionality right now because my camera's being used for the live stream. But as I don't know if you guys have noticed, but as I talk, this guy talks. So I can just record it all and just green screen it into a video, just so that way it's a lot more interesting. But no, the way that it works too with this is if I blink, he blinks too. Like if I tilt my head, he tilts. But again, since the camera is in use right now, it doesn't show it. But you know, there's little different commands that I've built, so you know, get him to wave and stuff like that. So I mean, just kind of incorporating more things into videos to make them more engaging and stuff like that is you know, a big goal for 21. Obviously a lot more than you were probably wanting to know. More hour they are you talking about like Kalu Khan? Is that what it's called? Ragna, hope you could play sometime with me. You know, I'm gonna try and do some events and stuff like that throughout the year. Trying to do something a little bit more public. I've been kind of leery about doing public events just because I know like experiences I've had in the past haven't been that great. I've had people who just like team kill or just act up so they can, you know, separate themselves from everybody else in a video, and it just hasn't been cool, but I might do something. All right. Yeah, I mean, at some point I would want to branch out more, but I still want to, you know, keep it in like the story side of things. So that's kind of limited me. People have been like, hey, Snack, why don't you play like squad or something? But it's like, you know, you could play squad for hours and you couldn't get the content. And then obviously too, like you can't really tell a story as much in there. So I just have to play it out, I think, a little bit more carefully, but yeah. Been running a server off my main PC for Arma every day. Wondering how long till my PC explodes. Okay, so Hunter, it's not all on one PC though. Like I have upgraded my PC. B-Wing and TIE Defender are fun. Yeah, those are fun to fly. I mean, I really enjoy it in VR. Like the whole thing with Star Wars Squadrons is that was the game I had always wanted. Like I'd always dreamed of. Number 3 about a cult making a world-ending storm. Farsight. Yawn, man. You ever need a southern accent? Oh man, if I had to do something with southern drawl, I'd be all over it. I don't think I'd share that with anybody else. Fun fact: talked like this for a whole day with a southern accent, and then I mean I know it's not that great, but anyway, I was fixing to just do it for a whole day, and then for like next 2 weeks, just when I'd be talking casually, I'd just have like a little fixin' two or something like that, just in how I was talking. So it was fun. I love southern draws, but that's good to know. I've actually wanted to to get some people together, because like voice acting actually costs a lot of money to do in these videos, because not only do you have to pay somebody for the, at least if I go through Fiverr, you pay somebody for the actual lines. Like it might be, you know, $5 to do 100 words, which 100 words really isn't that much when you think about it. But then they usually have you pay like $10 to $20 just to have the permission to use it in a monetized purpose. So that's why I haven't done it as much. Because I mean, it really does stack up. Like, I could have a just 30-second clip and it could cost me $30. And I don't think that's a great waste of money. And then I'm also like, okay, if I start putting that in videos, people are going to expect it more. And, I'm not going to be able to afford to do, you know, if I post a video a day, let's say, you know, $30 for 30 videos, that's $900. So I know that money could go to other things, but put together an Arma 3 fan campaign. You can have a lottery and the winners can play your... Oh, I've never thought about doing something like that. Venice Unleashed for BF3. Hi, Tribal. You know, oh, hey. What's up, Paul? How's it going? No, I'm sure if I were to ask people to help out, I would. I'm just really terrible at asking for help. Is frankly what it is. Like I'm just terrible at asking for stuff. Anyway, yeah. You know, I've seen the advancements in AI with voice acting, and I would argue that yeah, there've been some improvements, but you can still tell pretty easily what's real and what's not. Though some of the stuff people are doing for like deep fakes and everything with voices to go along with the deep fake videos has been pretty impressive. But I'm like, how much does that cost? How much time is it going to take? Because that's the one advantage of having somebody do the voice acting for me, is I don't have to worry as much about having to do it. So yeah, I'm thinking about beefing up this airfield because I'm going to be striking it for this, but the problem with me doing that is it's not going to look the same as the last mission. I mean, there'll definitely be some changes in here, but you know, like I only had these 2 aircraft that are right here, and I wouldn't necessarily want to bring in more aircraft, but it's going to be pretty boring. We are, of course, going to have to go with some planes. I mean, I'm going to have to fight something. Get my butt kicked by these guys. There's a couple variants, right, of the skins. We have to patch you to get things done. Dude, if you need any voice acting work done, I mean, I'd be happy to do something like that for you. Just need one Brit with a talent for accents. Dang it. Oh, no. I guess there's just the one here. So obviously in this mission, there has to be an air-to-air component to all this. The question is, what do I want to give the Venezuelans? Because IRL, not like they have anything too fancy. I just love looking at some of these models. I mean, I don't want to give them... It's basically a close air support bird. I mean, because Venezuela... Let's take a look real quick. Venezuela Air Force. We're just going to Wikipedia this. Oh, why did I get Bolivia? Oh, it's a professional armed body designed to do... Okay. F-16s. Gosh, I just don't want to load the F-16 mod. I guess I could do it just for this mission, but I'm like 99% sure that they don't have the Venezuelan skin. Wait. And I doubt they're going to have the A or Bs. It's probably going to be a C. 16 available for service, 2 stored, 1 without engine for static tests, 2 preserved in museums. It belongs in a museum. The question is, how much do I boost Venezuela here? Oh, good point. Bulldozers and diggers would be a good idea. Ooh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. All right, go sleep, Farsight. It was good talking to you, man. Well, so there's a few things that you can do when it comes to frame rate. And I try to optimize stuff as much as possible. So, like, this is one of those things that you guys don't see. So, like, let's say I go into, you know, let's just say I fly into here. I mean, obviously, this is something that's going to get bigger. So, you know what, let's just... Okay, so let's just go a whole click here. Now, what I could do to save on frames, obviously, when I get far enough away, the hope is that Arma is going to kick in and use the dynamic simulation. Sorry, where this isn't an issue, but I can do the show hide. So I can, you know, come in here. Actually, no, I'm going to put that in here. Okay. So we're going to go, oops. Should have all of that. And then, okay, right? We got everything. Sync 2. This is hide, right? Yep. And then we're going to do the same again. We're going to go to show. Now this, I'm going to sync to that. So what this is going to do is when I fly into this area, any player present, then it's going to hide the ships that I have here. And it will only, basically have the stuff that I'm going to put in here and other things too. So, yeah, it'll be a lot more optimized than you guys might have if it was just okay, we're gonna place this down and everything. Now I could make something else here too. If I wanted to have this, let's say, tied to a radio trigger or something like that. So on my way back, I can re-show these again and then maybe hide everything that's over here. I mean, that's another thing that I might do. But yeah, Arma 3 campaign design. It's not just a job, it's a career. There's a lot more work that goes into this than I think a lot of people realize. And so it's like, hey, Snack, why haven't you posted this in a while? It takes a long time to make some of this. But yeah, I know there's a Venezuelan armed forces mod. I've just been kind of hesitant to use it because I don't want the Venezuelans to look too much like they are modern day. So the whole premise of Chapter 2 is Venezuela is looking to join CSAT. And so, like, with the relationship that they've had with CSAT, they have provided them some gear and assets, hence why you got some of this stuff down here. So, like, from the Venezuelan faction, I did some things to kind of give them a CSAT look and still keep them somewhat Venezuelan, hence the AKs. I mean, this is what they're using right now. But, like, I didn't give them NVGs. That's going to be an advantage for me throughout this entire chapter. But, yeah, so that's the Venezuelan forces here as a whole. Just trying to keep with the 2035 aesthetic. Good day, man. Ash, are you also from Australia? Because we're at 13 different countries right now, including Australia, which has been freaking awesome. Advanced garbage collector. I don't think I have. Or maybe I have? I've just never used it. I mean, that for sure, I've never used it. That's pretty fantastic. All right, hey. You know what, guys? I might call it a night right here. I've got some stuff I gotta do in the morning, but you know what? Just for kicks. Gosh, I still wish you could move these around. Super rough draft, obviously, at this point. We'll save it. Oh yes, my pilot's inside. I having something like that for bodies in some of the missions I'm going to do in this series, I'm probably going to need it because this is going to be a lot more. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I think some... Just for kicks. Okay, so talking about optimization. I'm broken. What happened? What's causing everything to blow up? Okay, so I know it wasn't the hide option and show. Yeah, basically allow damage false on everything. Seriously, what is it? Hold on. Well, see, when I moved everything though, we've tested it since then, right? I'm pretty sure we have. Let's go out and take a look. Maybe it's when he kicks. I'm just kidding. I don't think I moved it while I was hiding the modules. Or while I was setting the modules. See, that guy blows up first. How did those blow up? It's just the F-35s. Okay. Let's try and replace the... Actually, you know what? You might be right. Just do an allow damage false. Just in case, I'm going to reseat these two. Put them up just a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. So yeah, I was thinking something might be clipping into the ship. Explosion through your thing.
What? Fucking ceasefire!
Sloth, this has been the Arma experience for me for such a long time. I'm honestly surprised, though. They're hitting them from that far out. I guess, granted, when it's starting, they're a lot closer. What are these guys armed with, though? Okay, let's see if I drop these guys out. You know what I might have to do? If I really want this episode to work, I might have to basically make 2 missions and then cut it into one video. Yeah, see, now it's all peace and quiet. It was them. Yon man, you're 2 for 2 tonight. I'm just genuinely surprised at that range. Well, again, like I was saying, they spawn in and start heading this way. So I'm wondering if I put them in a different direction. I bet they'll still come after me, though. See, this is why people ask, like, hey, Snack, why don't you make these missions public? Because, like, honestly, what I'm trying to do for this one, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it the way that people would be able to easily consume on Steam here. But, yeah, let's get them facing the other direction, see if they turn around and start coming for us. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make them appear once I hit a particular trigger. The thing is, though, is I'm just testing right now to make sure they don't come back this way. See, even if I got it going the other way, they still turn around and start coming over here. I'm wondering, though, I'm just surprised that all blows up at once. Here, let's do this. This is where I'd like to use just Gcam, but I'm really curious. Yeah, at this point, Yon, man, it's kind of more like I mean, I know how I could fix this, but I'm just kind of curious. Yep. But they haven't fired on any. Oh, I guess they're not as far away as I would like them to be. Yeah, I know. Okay. What surprises me, though, is how all the weapon systems on the ships seem to blow up simultaneously. Yeah, see, I'm already being targeted way out here. So that makes sense why they get aggroed right away. Ooh, suckers! That's a really good point. If you spend a lot of time in the Eden editor, you get good at problem solving. Here is what I'm going to do, though. For all these different weapon systems, I'm going to make it so they can't get damaged. VLS cells. That should be it for those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably could just copy paste, but that's all right. 2. No, I've never had anybody build a custom map for a video. And I've obviously never done one as well. Honestly, map making is, I mean, I feel like, and you guys might feel differently, but I feel like map making is one of the most difficult things to do in Arma. Like, one of the most time consuming. That's honestly one of the things that I hope would be improved for Arma 4, just because, like, the environments that we play in are so critical, I think, to the experience and especially like to the story, that I would hope it would be easier for people to do, you know, to make those kinds of environments. But I mean, there's plenty of other things that need to be done before that. Okay, let's try this again. I've had ideas for maps that I would like to see done. I've started building some compositions for some videos that I want to make, but I haven't actually like made an entire map. Look this time. Oh yeah, the aircraft. The question is, are the ships okay? Cool. I would like Arma 4, if I could choose, to be modern. I feel like that there would be more appeal to the game if it was modern timeline. And I feel like, especially with word of mouth and appealing to the demographic that, you know, would likely purchase Arma, I feel like modern would be a better marketing position for them. But I also know that it is a lot more difficult to do modern stuff because of licensing and stuff like that too. So I don't know. I like I said, I'd like modern. There is already an ocean map that you can get. I can't remember what it's called, but I've come across it before. All right, I'm on perimeter guard. Dan, I'm probably going to sleep myself here in just a little bit. I'm so tired right now. Oh, we got a new one. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disable the damage on everything. That crossed my mind. Hold on, I gotta see what language that was. Translate to English. That's Thai. Thailand is one we don't have yet on the list for today. Oh, Germany, Australia, fantastic. Philippines. This is great. This is cool. You know, it's like 3:30 in the morning for me, but for you guys, this is it's right in the middle of the day for you. This is cool. Yeah, no, I would move the carriers further out. There's just like a limit to where it becomes difficult to, you know, look at anything or edit anything. What I might do is, or what I am gonna do, because this all depends on how I want this mission to go, and I haven't even really gotten that deep into it yet. But here's what I'm thinking. So you know, you've got these airfields on Venezuela, which I'm using this map for the first part because this is Isla. Oh, I can get rid of that respawn point. But you know, we take off, we get intercepted by air forces, so I might just turn these guys this way and then head out over here and have the aerial combat go on out here, and I'll have a wingman too. So I'll take off. I'll probably get to this point, have a wingman join me, and then do the air combat here, come back-ish, and then head south and actually strike the airfield. Or, I don't know. Because I'd like to do, or take out the radar. But I know that that's not going to be easy to do. Anyway. Whew. Oh, you're on a cargo ship? That's actually really cool. 20,000 hours, so I guess you know. What language is that? That's Arabic. Ibrahim Ahmed Abdul Jabbar is your name. Your screen name, anyway. Hello. That's pretty cool. What country are you from? If you disable the simulation, it will stop them. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll get this fixed. I'm just like super tired. And honestly, like, this was cool doing this. I'm just really inefficient right now at building this. I'm like wondering, like, okay, if I hadn't have streamed, would I have this done? But I'm gonna like move these guys, I think, out here. Actually, him I don't need. So I'm thinking is like, these guys out over here, and then set another one-click trigger. Any player present. Then take these guys. Show, hide, show. Oops. Okay, so this is show, hide. So we're going to sync this up with this guy here. And then we're also going to set them. I mean, they should be within range to spot me. But we will move them up there basically to intercept me. I'll also have it here. Stealth. I have not noticed that before. Have you? Did you guys know this? I did not know that this was a thing. Hide. No, I don't sleep. Gosh, I'm going to have like a fight over here and then it's... Oh, Lingor Island. Okay. Oops. There I am. Well, we're doing some law prep. I'm worried this is going to put you to sleep. But the whole premise is based off of... Toggle mask target. It doesn't do anything. So it continues on with chapter 2. So since we weren't able to take out the airfield, but we took out the anti-ship missile, the idea is we're going to do it this way. So just a quick dirty run through here. I'm holding space. Oh, I didn't hide him, that's why. Okay. Okay, so at any point... See, we should have spawned him. I don't know why it didn't spawn. Yeah. I wish, man. I wish I could do something as good as that Battlefield 3 one. Oh, I gotta trigger it here. Okay. So hide units, and he'll come in here. Oh, that's why I did the wrong one. Control. Oops. There we go. That should do it. Group 2. Me. There we go. Players present. Show units. Hide units. Just for kicks and to make things easier. This 1,000. Oops. Okay. Never gets old when someone uses a cat to launch a M1 Abrams. What? Am I stuck? Why can't I move? Is it because of the grouping? I think it's because of the grouping. I'll try it one more time. Yon man, sleep well. Dream of large women. Yeah, I can't move. I mean, you're right. I don't think I was in the right spot, hence why. Paul, enjoy the dog walk. I'm probably going to be out by the time you get back. Yeah, it was definitely that. So there's another way that I can go about doing this. Oh, I'm actually going to give him some more AMRAM. You're getting a ton of AMRAMs, man. which kind of makes sense because he's not going to do any bombing. Did I name it? Did I name him friend 1? Friend 1. Copy. On activation. Friend 1. Hide object false. Did I do hide object false? Guys, I'm way too tired to be doing this. Yep. Hide object true. So basically, this guy will be hidden until I go into that other trigger and activate it that way. Okay. Have I played Star Wars Empire at War? I have. Long time ago. I think I still have it on the PC. I just, haven't played it. I really have to make a hard right turn to get over here. See, there he is. Except, alright, I'll have to fix that. Like, thanks for playing. Okay, so this time I am gonna make it into that's gonna be rough. Yeah, no, I mean, it's... Guys, this is stuff I go through every single mission. And this is the stuff that every Arma creator has to deal with. So it's... Yeah. I'll live. But, just going through and building all of this is just the first fun step. I mean, I got to take a lot of things into consideration. Like, okay, so I've got this guy who's just hanging out over here. I have no idea why. He started out that way. Let's just try it again. See if I get him a little higher, if that'll do it. Yeah, I could do that, the join command. I was thinking about trying that if this wasn't going to work. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey, we got it to work. I just had to put him up a little bit higher. Probably do some cinematics and stuff right here though, just to make it seem like he's closer to where I am. Okay, so now we've got them coming up on me. I don't know how I'm gonna beat him. Maybe I don't know, cause that's freaking quick. No, I'm not doing anything either. Like, I mean, they're coming right to me. I'm not stealth. I think they are. How have I done this before? But I mean, they're at such a good position. We're gonna save it. This is the last thing I'm gonna do before I hit the hay, guys. Just bear with me here. We're gonna break Arma for a second. I've never done this before. How many do we have here? 4, 8, 20. Oops. How much you want to bet, though, that these guys are going to run into each other the way that they're set up? So, I mean, it's still going to happen. I'll just have to make sure I put these guys at different heights, too. This isn't going to be the mission. Don't get me wrong. This is just for fun. Well, that's a good point. Yeah. It's just get them to automatically target them. You know, to give myself a fighting chance, I could have the enemy AI target my wingman first. Have my wingman be temporarily invincible. Told you there was gonna be problems. Real embarrassing part. Do I even want to try landing this for the mission? I thought I fixed that, but something got hit apparently. Oh, it was those F-35s I had back there.
What's your position?
Oh, wrong button. Also, I might want to clear those aircraft from the deck if I'm going to try landing this thing. I can make it. I can make it. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Not even close. I can dream. I can dream. How's the mission making going? It's a nightmare, as always, but I do love it. All right. Well, that was fun. Yeah, no, I've just been going through and doing a quick draft of a mission here, just trying to get into this because I haven't made a air mission for a very, very long time. So just kind of getting back into this and trying to make it. And at the same time, just hang out with you guys and provide you some info and stuff has been pretty awesome. But yeah, so Hind, what you're talking right there about me getting shot down in this series, that is a definite possibility of what might happen. And then that would mean episode 3 is me trying to rescue the guy. So it all depends on what happens. Like with Resolute Alliance, I really don't script the entire thing. Like I have an idea on what to have happen, and I like seeing how it all plays out. I should say, though, that there is a limit to how much free reign I give myself for that series. And when it comes to making, making dynamic outcomes, because I don't want to go through all this work and, 5 minutes in, like, I die. And so what I'll do is, if I hit the 15-minute mark on doing what I want to do, then anything that happens after that is kind of free reign. So what I need to think about doing is, how do I make this a 15-minute mission? Because like me going through, saying, so here's basically how I would do it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I've gone for 3.5 hours. Dang. So I'm gonna get some stuff on these screens, everything. I'll get that made, and I'd be like, hello warfighters, war is hell. Welcome to a brand new episode of Arma 3 gameplay. It is episode 2 of our Resolute Alliance campaign, blah, 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 blah. And then, I'd walk out, or I'd then have I'd come out here, I'd do the walk, so I'd come out this way, and I'd come through here just to show, like, the person who made this composition, I feel like deserves some credit, so I'll showcase just this extra part. Come through the door, take a look left so you can see the purple shirt fueling up, the white shirt talking to the blue shirt, and just kind of try and make it somewhat cinematic of what's happening on the flight deck. Look around, put my weapon away. I mean, I do that before this all started, but keep walking over here, talking about, like, do a quick review of what happened in the previous episode, why I'm having to strike this airfield. I'd be like, don't kick the laser guided munitions. Get in here. Again, just trying to make it as cinematic as possible. And then engine on. I am still not doing it as well as I would since I don't have the thing set up. But I need to get closer. Okay, then I'd be like, I can't do that. So this whole launch thing that I had probably isn't gonna work. All right, and then I'm off, and then just keep going this way because nobody's gonna notice. You're up. And then cut to a cinematic. Over here, and then do the briefing, yada yada yada. Show some more stuff, and then obviously some of this stuff isn't going to be in here with that giant red marker. I'm actually going to slow up, see if I can get the man to come with me. Yeah, I mean, I do play through a lot of this quite a bit because I mean I feel like I gotta know if the balance is right, you know, with some of this. What's so I'm as far as what I'm gonna do for this map, I'm not gonna use it quite that often actually. There's another map I'm gonna be using when I'm on the ground in Venezuela, but yeah, no, this one I'm flying around a lot, just making sure I've got the balance right. I mean, obviously I've got some things I definitely need to change here. I don't know if I make it so oh, I've got the weapons. I don't want the weapons. I want the fighter pilots. So I can go advanced skills settings. I really don't think it's going to do that much just because I'm in a vehicle. Yeah, one of the things I've been doing, I mean, because I feel like I got a decent PC. It's not amazeballs by any stretch of the imagination. What I've been doing is putting some of these on my Arma host server and then kind of running it on there so I can offload some of the processing to that. Which this one I actually can't do. I have to talk to Avery because there is I get some error with the Marine Aegis mod. Turn radar on. Dang it. I missed it. Dang it, they're gonna be right behind me. Yeah, see, even when I do that,
Check your goddamn fire.
yeah, I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna do this because I'd like to be able to have a fight, but that seems like a problem for another day. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, everybody. I really do appreciate it. First time streaming in a while. We had, I think, more people watching this than I've had people watch Milsim stuff in the past. So that's really cool to be able to see. Big thanks to Choppin for donating in Super Chat. That was really, really cool. But I got a lot more I need to do. What the heck was that? I just heard somebody talking, and I have no idea what it is. I am tired. But yeah, hopefully this kind of gives you guys who really aren't mission makers an idea of kind of what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, a little bit. Granted, this is me going with very little sleep, and I will go with little sleep again. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys appreciate a lot more about what many of us have to go through to bring you guys the entertainment that we do. And if you're looking to get into it, this is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I don't want it to seem like this is not something that's enjoyable. It definitely is, but hopefully this kind of shows you just a little bit of some of the things that I do and stuff like that. I'll continue to do this if you guys want me to. I think I've already got one idea for a video, how to go about making a faction, so I'll just be showing off how to do stuff in the Alive Orbac creator. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, guys. I'm going to go sleep now. All right, have a good one. Do I end this like... Okay. Thanks for watching. War Fighters. You don't have to worry because I've got your 6.